105.1 W286 TV, Florence, Alabama.
I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. The conviction of Donald Trump is uniting the Republican Party. That's what African-American South Carolina Senator Tim Scott told Fox News Sunday. Scott said so-called never-Trumpers are now backing the Trump campaign, noting a surge of small donor donations to the campaign following Trump's conviction last week. Hunter Biden is in a Delaware federal courtroom today for his firearms case. Jury selection is underway in the trial of the president's son. Biden is accused of illegally buying and possessing a gun while being addicted to drugs in 2018. Hunter's stepmom, First Lady Jill Biden, and half-sister Ashley Biden are in attendance at the courthouse as well. It marks the first time in U.S. history the child of a sitting president has gone on trial. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
105.1 celebrates Black history. Bass Reeves, a former slave, became one of the first African-American deputy U.S. Marshals in the Wild West, known for his expert marksmanship and cunning.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. It's currently 81 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, cloudy with a light breeze with a chance of thunderstorms. And the temp 82. Then this evening, cloud-filled skies with a light breeze with a chance of thunderstorms. Temperature 73 degrees. Overnight, mostly cloudy and breezy with scattered showers. The temp 69 degrees. We are the Knox Media Group, Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM, bringing you the beats and the weather on the go.
Hello, y'all. It is Monday, June the 3rd.
Okay.
You're listening to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
It's the lunchtime crew, and what they say, ain't no stopping us now. Y'all
they can't stop us.
No, can't stop us. Tell everybody to join us. You're on 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. Download our app. We got a great show for you today, so stay tuned. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. We are on and we are live.
And we got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about. We'll be right back, guys.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing, stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down I know we got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh no, no, I'm on the move. I really, really got that groove. I know we've got the groove. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No, don't try to stop us, no, no, no. Got the groove, got the groove. I really, really got that groove. No need in denying, well, I ain't lying. I know. It's been far too long, well. Ain't no stopping us. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just join me while I get in line. Yeah, we're leaving the negative people way behind. Oh, so they ain't no. Please, please, please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. I'm moving on. We're gonna keep trying. Over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping. No. See, it ain't no way, no way. We're gonna brush up. We won't kind of polish up. Keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We're really, really got our groove. We're moving straight up. We got it, on the move. We really, really got our groove. But we're gonna get there someday, everywhere. So yes, we will. 'Cause I'm on the move. Ain't no stopping us. You can't stop me. Ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. He can't stop me. We really, really got our groove. She can't stop me, y'all.
Now I know y'all wanna know about this man y'all saw me with the other night. I was out last night at the hole in the wall. Feeling good drinking, having a good time, y'all. I was on that floor, doing that slide. Front to back, oh, and side to side. Flying chocolate man, he came up to me. Said, what's your name? I said, Mona B. He smiled and told me he been hoping and wishing he could take me home and go straight to the kitchen and lick my bowl instead of spoon. Heat up this oven, it's gonna be ready soon. 'Cause I roll it, baby, like flour dough. Oh, this brown sugar, have one more. I got you smacking your lips and licking your fingers. Something good in the middle. Oh, it's a sure humdinger, but you gotta be a pro. Ain't no reason. Just sit on down, and my cookie. See all my friends, they calling me. They Well, it's been handed down from generations. Won't taste the same if you try to make changes. Just follow directions, everything will be fine. When you let him taste it, it's gonna blow his mind. Oh, baby, like flour dough. Oh, this brown sugar, have one more. I got you smacking your lips, licking your fingers. Something good in the middle, oh, it's a sure humdinger. But you gotta be cool, can't be no hurry. Just down, and taste my cookie. If you want my cookie, better come correct. If you want my cookie, better show respect. If you want my cookie, talk to me nice. If you want my cookie, better treat me right. If you want my cookie, now what's the deal? If you want my cookie, tell me how you feel. If you want my cookie, baby, take a seat. If you want my cookie, for a tasty treat. If you want my cookie, if you want my cookie, if you want my cookie, if you want my cookie.
That was Mona B.
That was me.
You tune in to 105.1, the music most of the shows. As we said, it's June the 3rd. We are halfway through another year, Mona.
I know, Tamika, we gonna be, oh God, we almost
Christmas. I know. We gonna blink, we be 50.
I know, but it's all right. We're gonna be some sexy 50s.
Yeah, I thank God for whatever age we are. I thank God for everything that we are going through.
And been through.
Yes, I thank them. This week, we're going to have some pretty weather. It's going to be 88 today with 30% chance of rain. Tomorrow, 89 with 60% chance of rain. On Wednesday, 86 with 50% chance of rain. 89 on Thursday with 40% chance of rain. Friday is 84 with 20% chance of rain. And the weekend look like it's going to be clear.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to get outside again this weekend.
Like always.
I know. This past weekend, we had a great time.
We did. Oh, I enjoyed myself. That was my first time. I got a lot of firsts.
I mean.
It was my first time.
So that was nice over at the African American Heritage Festival. I know a lot of people didn't come out as they thought the rain was going to ruin it, but I thank them for keeping the vision alive and going ahead and doing something.
Yes,
because it was a great turnout.
It was. I want to thank our listeners because they showed up and showed out.
That's what I know. Several of them said thank us for keeping them informed of what was going on. I want to congratulate Councilwoman Katrina Simmons. She was honored for Citizen of the Year.
Okay.
So want to thank them for recognizing her.
Congratulations. That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, Citizen of the Year from the African American Heritage Festival. So that was a great accomplishment. So congratulations, Councilwoman Katrina Simmons. And congratulations for all of you that listen to us. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for partnering with us. Thank you for being a part of Knox Media Group, because we would not be who we are without you. So thank you. And while we thanking everybody, I'm going to thank you for tuning in every day to the Lunchtime Crew, where you have the old school preacher, the church secretary,
and the choir president.
So thank you for tuning in with us. And thank you for listening to our sister station, 1500 AM, the Winning Worship Radio. It tunes every day for 24 hours of gospel. And we have Janet that listens, that's usually on that show every day. Yeah. So we thank you for tuning in. If you want to listen to gospel all day, every day, you can tune in to 1500 AM.
And she does an amazing job.
Yes. So she keeps us inspired, keep us uplifted, and give us a prayer every day. So we thank you for tuning in.
She has her way with words, don't she?
Yes. That's that poured in her. So we thank you for tuning in to 1500 AM. And then we also have Ain't It May every day at 5 o'clock. So y'all
drive at 5.
As he say, you never know what he's going to talk about.
And you never know.
So then we have the 118 show. So if you want to listen to our young guys, because
trying to match.
Yes. That's all. Yeah, so you can tune in and listen to them every day at 7 o'clock. Well, Monday through Thursday, every evening at 7 p.m. So those are our outlines of our shows that's here local. But if you see us out and about, just holler at us We love to speak and love to cut up with our community. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of our listening audience.
And that's the good thing about it, because the people that listen to us cut up worse than we do.
I know. I love it. So just stay tuned with us and just keep being one of our loyal supporters. If there's anything we can do, any public service announcements, you can send those to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org, or you can call us at 256-712-2887. We'll be sure to get those public service announcements out for you. And since we're talking about public service announcements, if you're part of the Burrell class reunion, if you graduated or attended Burrell School, they're getting ready for their class reunion. And if you would like to get that announced, if you have not received your information, you can call Sister Ann Johnson, and she will be glad to get that information out to you. And her telephone number is 256-415-0448, and she will be glad to get that information out to you.
I bet that would be good to see people you hadn't seen in years, many years, because Burrell been closed for a while.
Well, I haven't actually, but I always hear people talk about Burrell and West End. So,
I think my mom went to West End.
So I always hear people talk about those two schools.
Because they were the only two black schools, right? As far as I know, in this area, in this location.
And then, a lot
allegedly. We're going to figure it out.
Well, a lot of people talk about Sterling. I think that was in Sheffield.
Sterling. Okay.
So I hear a lot of people talking about those three schools since I've been living in this area. So,
Cousin Joe, where you at?
Well, we know Cousin Joe was Burrell.
Well, he'll know about the things.
Yeah. So we thank y'all for participating. But my main thing is something I will always tell people: always stay connected, especially to family and friends. You never know from day to day what's going to happen. So stay connected, shout people out, always recognize people, because no one is bigger or little or smaller than you are. Value friendship, value people, and value your family, because life is short.
Amen.
Life is short. Life is short. That's all I can say.
Because people hold grudges that shouldn't even be grudges, miscommunication. It's just a lot of things, and it's mostly your family. So, I mean, if you got something against somebody in your family, talk it out.
Make it right.
Make it right.
Yeah, make it right, because you know what? Life is short.
It's too short to hold a grudge.
Yeah, and but let me tell you, I know I'm
especially stupid stuff.
I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. But but I think a lot of it has to do with social media.
Could be.
I truly think a lot of our incidents come from social media. A lot of people, they look at people based on social media and think people are doing well. And everything that looks good.
Man, girl, you could be a millionaire on social media and won't nobody know different, and won't even have a pot to pee in and a window to throw it out of.
You're homeless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But people live through social media. I think that's just me.
They do.
People live through social media, and
they go off what they see on social media. And I mean, you can become whoever you want to be on social media.
Yeah, I really, truly look at that. Look at social media. It impacts so many people in so many different ways.
So, do you feel like social media is a negative or a positive, or in between?
I personally look at social media as a negative.
As a negative?
I do. I like it. I like social media personally for the connections.
Yes.
Of keeping up in contact with people.
Family members.
Family, friends, or things like that.
That's far off, and that's the blessing about it. Because before that, it was just the phone call. Now you could FaceTime, you can send each other videos and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. And that's the positive part that I see in it. It's like you said, the connection with your family and your friends and relatives and stuff. But the negative is just all this, oh God, you have so many negative and evil people out here that will run your name through the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
People go to social media for likes. to get a assurance or reassurance of what I'm doing. Is it right? And you're going to always get somebody or some people that jump on your bandwagon.
Especially if it's bad.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get people to jump on your bandwagon for whatever reason. You're going to get people that look at it online and they'll see they're excluded. I have people that would unfriend me on Facebook.
Really?
But then I see them out in public. You up in my face.
Girl, no.
But people do that. It's all for the book. People do social media. I ain't gonna just say social media, just Facebook. They do it on TikTok. They do it on Instagram. All of it. They go there and they take it as a vent. And you're ruining people's lives or trying to anyway. But one thing I hold for sure. Whatever you do to others,
it will turn around.
It may not happen to you personally.
Yeah.
But remember, you always got a mother, a father, a child, a niece, a nephew that you don't want affected.
And I used to wonder about that saying, the sins of the father. I used to wonder about that. I was like, how is that going to happen? But I know now. When you get older,
you start looking at stuff.
When you know better, you do better.
It messes with people's thoughts. It messes with people's feelings. I've seen more people react off of things that's posted on Facebook or social media. And the reason I keep saying Facebook is because that's mainly my primary source.
You're on Facebook, yeah.
I'm on all of them, but I go to those. I go to Facebook before I go to anything else. Okay. But people will basically look at your story and they'll try to figure out based on what you post.
They be investigating because
they were based on your post, try to analyze.
Oh yes,
and put it together. Then they ain't gonna call you and ask you now. Is everything okay? They gonna call Mona about Tamika.
Or call Tamika about Mona
and say, "Do you know Mona going through something? What Mona go? You know what?
When I made that post, that's the prime example.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't have nothing to do about right now. I said, have you ever worked? I put an ED on the end of it.
It don't matter. They don't look at past tense. They don't look at nothing. They will analyze a situation and turn a situation around to fit what they think is the thought. So that's why I consider social media as a negative, because people always trying to analyze a conversation based on what they think is going on.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. Now, I will post something. If I'm posting something on social media and it's about something or somebody, it's something that happened to me.
Correct.
And it's going to be the truth. But you have some people out here that will just go off of what somebody else has said or whatever. So just to set the record straight, I was not talking about the radio station on my post. I was not talking about the radio station because I don't work here. I volunteer. But I was talking about this place I worked before the radio station.
Previous.
Check my TikTok and you know who I'm talking about.
That's too much investigating. No, they ain't doing all that, Mom. Girl,
they already have. But you thought about they ain't gonna do all that. Let me tell you, I'm a TikTok and Instagram and Facebook junkie.
You do it all.
Yeah. I post my pictures. I do everything. So people comment up under my pictures and stuff. So people assumed, they didn't know, but they assumed that I was involved with this certain person. And I'm getting inboxes, threats, all kind of stuff because they think that I'm involved with this person because this person comment up under my post.
And that's another thing. They're going to go through the whole thing. They're going to read all your messages,
all your comments. And I mean, hey, do what you please because I put it up there for you to like it. Even the haters. But what I'm trying to say is they will try to figure out, oh, who you got? So I put a post up the other day about me and Bay. I'm gonna post a picture
Oh,
with
yeah,
me
yeah,
and
yeah.
Bay. Did you see the comments I got?
I didn't read the comment. You know what, Mom?
Girl.
Right now in my life, I got so much
Well,
going
I
on.
understand
No,
that.
I'm just saying, I got so much going on.
Well, people post their Bay, and I love. I'm serious. I love when people can post the person that they're with, because it's a lot of people that can't post the people that they're with.
Right.
Because of the simple fact they probably with somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the single people. Can't post a single person, another single person, because that person ain't really single. So what I'm trying to say is, if I had a bae, yes, I would post it. Mm-hmm. But I said I'm feeling mischievous. So people was posting pictures of their bae and stuff like that, and they was like, okay, now it's time for you to post a picture of your bae.
What you post?
Nothing, because it ain't nobody.
I probably would have posted my child.
My trail posted something.
Oh my. I did not see all that.
Yes, and it was all for fun. So I hope nobody got upset because I didn't post nobody, because I don't have nobody. I'm not involved. I'm single. I'm single.
But
I'm trying to be.
I think excessive use of social media can have, like I said,
It can have a toll on your mind.
It can. It deals with, especially with negativity. It messes with your mental state.
It can mess with a lot of stuff. Let me tell you.
It leaves you depressed.
It can. It ain't funny, but yes, it can.
I know people always saying, well, you gotta know who you are. Yes, know who you are. But a lot of that, if you are proud on, pushed on so much, and I'm not talking about comments from other people's pages, but if people are always at you on social media, it brings on negativity, whereas it can make somebody depressed. It can make somebody have low self-esteem.
That's true. So you saying cyberbullying? Yeah,
it could be a whole lot of things that goes in effect, and I know people post because, just say for instance, I got 70,000 likes or 70,000 people following me. So therefore, if I can get 10% of those 70,000 to actually thrive into what I'm saying, even if my whole conversation could not be truthful, just say they post something about me and say, well, Tamika don't follow through or do this or do that, but they're not telling their part of the story. Well, I gave her the order this morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't go into it saying what all they didn't do.
They just tell the one side of the story.
One side of the story.
That's why they say it's three sides to every story.
But of course, if you got that many people following you, 7,000 of those 70,000 gonna believe.
Oh yeah.
And that's gonna hurt you.
Bad.
But see, that's the part of social media people don't look at. They look at, okay, I'm gonna put it out here. I'm gonna tear them down. But at the same time, you don't know mentally how that's affecting somebody.
That's true.
And a lot of people say, I use scriptures and I use, you know what? But what about the other times you're not using scriptures? What about the other times you put those sly marks out there?
You're right.
It messes with, I don't know, it can, it causes people to have sleep problems. Social media now, I think it's like, it has taken on to people harder than a disease.
It's addictive.
Oh yeah, definitely addictive.
It's an addiction, because I had to take a break from social media one time. I did a 30-day no social media.
Did you make it?
I made it. I was so proud of myself. I'm serious. I was so proud of myself. I just had to focus on other things, because I found myself, the days were going by. But this was when I was, I couldn't work. I couldn't do nothing when my back was messed up. And I just found myself on social media all day long. And I was like, man, I'm missing out on life, basically.
Right.
Just following somebody else's life.
Yeah.
So I had to get away from that.
It makes people compare themselves to others.
Yeah, it can.
People may fall into the trap of comparing themselves to others as they scroll, they scrolling through and they just looking at other folks thinking these folks got the good life.
They gotta go, especially the kids.
Exactly.
Especially the kids.
And I think it should be an age of people getting their social media.
Yeah, it should be, because like the TikTokers, not the TikTokers, the YouTubers. The little kids love those YouTube things. JV's little thing is the Ninja Kids and some other family, the Royal family or something he be watching. And they live in these big old mansions with swimming pools.
And so he was like, Mama, I want to.
Well, they see that and they feel like they should have that. They see the birthday parties that they throw the kids. They ain't buying that stuff. That stuff is given to them so they can, advertise for the thing. They're not realizing that once they fall off and stop getting them views and likes and stuff, they're taking all that. They're taking the house, the cars, and everything, because they're just letting them borrow that stuff. That's my understanding of what's going on with the YouTubers.
Okay, y'all, what you think? Do you think social media is a negative or a positive? Call us 256-365-1000. Call us and get into the conversation with us. Help us out. Like I said, I think of it as good and bad. Just like last week, my niece graduated from high school. My son took her pictures, and I had a lot of classmates that called and said, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know he take pictures. I didn't know he did that.
He gotta take my pictures."
And and people look at it like that, but then you got those people that things may happen and folks be calling dog, I want to threaten your life because of somebody else. It's just people don't look at things as a what if it was me.
Oh no, they don't look at it like that.
Yeah, but we got enough of that. So call us what you think is social media of a negative of a positive. I mean, you didn't really give your output on it. Do you think
I'm in between with it, because I think it's a good thing. It's a positive thing, but people, oh God, I think when Facebook and all this first came out, I think it destroyed a lot of marriages. I'm serious.
Do you really?
Because people was in DMs and everything, and it was just like the devil's playground.
Yeah, and then too,
easy access. I mean, they was advertising it, and people fall for temptation, and them pictures and all that other stuff was out there. So, yes.
Wow. So call us, let us know, do you think social media is a negative or a positive? In the news, what you got going on in the news?
Well, I have some birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
We missed June 1st, Morgan Freeman's birthday.
My sister's birthday was June 1st.
Okay, happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Ariel.
Mark Curry, Nick Young, Dennis Hasbert. That's the Allstate guy.
Yes.
I think that's a handsome man. I don't know why, but he's a handsome man. And Jazzy Beats.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's for June 1st, people. Then we missed June 2nd, which was Orisha and Iris Grinstead. I don't know who they are. They twins. And happy birthday to you guys. And my computer keep jumping.
I know you mentioned the other day that Gladys Knight birthday was it was actually, I think, the end of the month. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize Patti LaBelle's birthday was the end of the month also. Okay. And both of them turned 80.
Were they 4 days apart?
Yes.
Were they 4 days apart? Yes. And like, they don't even look it.
Yes.
Don't look it.
Great for 80 years old. So
they say black don't crack.
But baby, they didn't crack.
Okay. Also on June 2nd. Is that the Changing Faces? I don't know. That's what they look like. Leela James' birthday was June the 2nd.
Leela James was in concert.
She was. Sybil, Wayne Brady, Beetlejuice.
I used to love Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Not that Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Did you ever watch Howard Stern?
I don't remember that.
Howard Stern was a DJ.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, he had that black lady as his co-host.
Uh-huh.
They always had Beetlejuice on their show. Beetlejuice was a short person, a little person, and he had dwarfism, maybe something wrong with him. Mm-hmm. He's not, and they used to basically they had him on there for laughs.
Oh, okay.
But he made a lot of money. You know, he's still, if he's still alive, he's still making money and stuff. Futuristic.
Okay.
Eddie Lacy, he's a football player for the Green Bay Packers. He got a Green Bay Packer outfit on. And Cornel West, that's June 2nd.
Well, happy birthday.
So today is June 3rd. And our celebrity birthdays today is Dave East, Denise Williams, Curtis Mayfield, Life Jennings, Josephine Baker, Corey Slickum Mathis, Irma P. Hall, and Young Moose.
Yeah, and also this past weekend, June 1st was Grant Gunn's birthday.
Grant, happy birthday.
And
Grant is a young man, and he got an old man spirit and a young man's body.
Yes. I laugh at him, but I love
him to death.
So happy birthday, happy belated birthday also to Grant Gunn. If you're celebrating a birthday and like us to get it out, you can call us if you'd like to wish someone a happy birthday, 256-365-1000. But the question at hand, do you think social media is for the good or the bad? And call and elaborate on it a little bit. Call us 256-365-1000. In the news, an elderly Lawrence County man mauled to death by dogs. So a man is dead after authorities say he was attacked by 2 dogs on yesterday.
In his yard.
Yes, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office confirmed that 83-year-old Wilder Norton was killed after being attacked by 2 dogs believed to be pit bulls Sunday evening about 3:30 p.m. Authorities say Norton was found unresponsive near his front door when deputies arrived at the scene.
So he tried to make it in the house.
He did. He was taken to a local hospital.
We got a call.
All right.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I was calling in about the social media question.
Okay.
Yes, and I think social media can be good or bad. It's a positive and a negative.
Okay.
I agree.
I do. Yes, I think it's a positive because now I love social media and TikTok is my favorite. But I think it's a positive because you can learn so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, not only can you learn a lot, but you get to see a lot of things that, especially on TikTok, that you don't get to see on Facebook.
That's true.
And it'd be a lot of things on there, like chefs. I've even gotten recipes from there, and what I do is I follow these audio books, and I can go because it's this guy that posts it every day, and I can go and listen to that. And me and my daughter, we share stories from TikTok too, so it can be a positive. I'm not very fond of Facebook since TikTok.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think I know you say it's a positive and a negative, but do you think it's destroying lives, some of the social media?
Oh, absolutely. And one of the things I do get mad about that I don't like to see, especially on TikTok, like here lately, and I'm a commenter on stuff.
Okay.
I think it's not good. Like here lately, I have been seeing so many posts from black men that I don't like. They're always talking about black women and like their hair, weaves, and eyelashes. And I even told my daughter about social media. I said, one thing I have never seen, and if anybody find a video, I want to see it. I've never seen a white man talk about a white woman on social media the way black men talk about black women.
No.
That's the only thing for social media that makes me mad, because we are always put down.
And they feel like they have to talk about it.
Yes.
That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah, I know. And the other thing I don't like is it's a lot of crime. And it can be bad, especially for kids, because I see young people posting things that they should not.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
And I just don't know how parents don't know what kids are posting.
Exactly.
And so yeah, it's definitely a negative. But I think far as grown people go, they know better. But when it comes to children, I'm not too fond of social media because a lot of parents don't care what their children post.
Right. Well, we thank you for calling in today and being part of our show. Thank you for tuning in every day at the Noonday Show. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys, y'all call in and we want input.
Good.
It was great. It was really great because a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people take social media as a dumping. You know what I'm saying? You dump on social media. And then I don't understand how people don't like you because of you on social media or who you friends with on social media. I get that a lot.
Girl.
You friends with so-and-so. That don't make no difference.
I don't know how many friends I got on social media. They just sent me a thing saying I got the limit.
You're at the max.
I'm at the max, but my thing is they can't go off of that.
Yeah.
They can't go off there because you got friends on social media that you don't even know.
Well, but people take things out of content. So we thank our caller for calling.
Thank you.
So call us and let us know. Do you think social media is a negative or a positive? How do you relate with it? Do you think social media is taking over some people's lives? Call us 256-365-1000. Back to our news.
I did cut you off. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Back to our news. So we want to do condolences to the family that actually was, that's affected by the dogs that and also there was a car accident this past weekend in Muscle Shoals that caused the life in front of Taco Bell. So, it's always, I like social media for keeping us informed on different things. I like it for that reason. And like I said, I like social media basically for the response of people. Yeah. You get to, like if somebody hadn't seen you in a while, I get people that say, hey, you look good, keep up the good work, things like that, or
the
whatever.
Positive part.
Yeah, I like it for those things. But for tearing somebody's life down or trying to ruin somebody's life, I think that's, especially if y'all made ends. If, I did something for you and I didn't go do it the way you think I should have done it, you ain't got to take it to social media. That's, I don't like it for that kind of stuff. But
okay.
It is what it is, but people do, people deal with stuff differently.
We was talking about the man and the dogs. They finna charge the people, the owners. They say they finna charge it as a homicide.
Wow.
So, they passed a law a while back.
Leash law.
So I don't know what they're gonna do about that situation.
Was it the neighbor's dogs?
I think it was the neighbor's dog. I think that's what they said. The two neighbors' dog. It was the neighbor's two dogs. So, I allegedly. Don't get me to. But when I was reading, I think it said it was the neighbor's dog, and the dog has been detained by been taken by the animal control to the Lawrence County Animal Shelter, and they're just I guess they're gonna charge the owners against the owners.
Yeah.
It said the Lawrence County District Attorney Office will determine the appropriate charges against the owners of the dogs. So will the dogs not be, back in the day, if you got bit by a dog, they put the dog to sleep.
Right.
So I don't know if they still do that stuff or what, but I'm scared of dogs. Don't tell me your dog ain't gonna bite me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't, a dog can sense fear.
Exactly.
So they know I'm scared. And JV, oh God. He likes some dogs.
Wow.
He told me he wanted a puppy, but no.
Wow. Also in the news, colleges withhold students' degree over pro-Palestine protests in Chicago. Several universities across the country are doling out discipline after weeks of pro-Palestine protests on college campuses. So they're holding their diplomas.
What?
They're holding their degrees, including institutions withholding or threatening to withhold their diplomas for seniors who participated in the discriminations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
you got to think about what you do.
Every action has a reaction.
Exactly.
So a lot of people don't look at it like that. A lot of people say, it don't matter. You can do what you want to do. But I have a conscience. And so I usually apologize for things that I shouldn't even apologize for, because I'm one of those type of people. I want to make it to heaven.
Yeah, just make you feel some type of way. You feel some type of way if you don't.
Right. And it's not that I'm weak or anything like that. I just want to make sure I don't offend anybody, or it could have been me, but people don't look at it the way I look.
It's one of them things where people take your kindness for weakness.
Right. Definitely. Yeah, so y'all call us. We're talking about social media. What else we got in the news, in celebrity news?
Well, celebrity news, everybody is wondering where is Jay-Z's baby?
Mona can't control that mic over there.
Jay-Z and Free, back in the day, 106 in Park. If you guys remember Free, she was a personality on 106 in Park. And that was like one of the first podcasts or something, on BET.
Right.
And she was one of the personalities. Her name was Free. And she always reminded me of Mary J. For some reason. I don't know. But I always thought she was a pretty lady. But her and Jay-Z had a little thing going on. And it was said that Free was pregnant with Jay-Z's baby.
So, I mean...
And you never heard anything else about it. Free got off the show.
Okay.
I can't think of her co-host name.
So she went back into radio. Free went back into radio.
Did she?
Yeah, she went back into radio hosting and co-hosting shows on New York Power 105. No, she's on Power 105.
Okay. All right, Free 105.
Yes, and she's at Washington, D.C. WFGC 106. So, you still don't know exactly biologically. So the baby.
Where is the baby? That's what I want to know. I think she had the baby, but hadn't heard nothing else about it. So that goes to every day you hear something new on Jay-Z. Jay-Z is next in line. I sing that song Next in Line at church. Jay-Z next in line. He ain't next in line for a blessing. Not that kind of blessing. He's next in line for what P Diddy getting, I believe, because that's all they've been talking about, and they got pictures of stuff, and that Jaguar Wright lady, she on him like white on rice. That's all she talk about is Beyonce and Jay-Z. She got something against him. I don't know what happened with her. She was a big R&B star. She had a voice out of this world.
Was the baby before Beyonce?
Yeah, it was before Beyonce. It was way back.
But you still don't know where the baby is.
No, that have nobody said nothing about it. Everybody want to know where the baby at.
Where the baby at? Where the baby at?
Okay, so allegations that Jaguar is putting out there is that Jay-Z get rid of people who he don't want people to know about. Everybody's saying Beyonce faked her pregnancy with Blue Ivy. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
You remember when she was on Ellen DeGeneres show and she was getting ready to sit down and her stomach did something crazy, but it didn't look like no real pregnant belly. It didn't look like nothing. It looked flat or something.
But I think in the news, what they're saying is that because Blue Ivy.
Well, what they saying about Blue Ivy is that Jay-Z had a mistress when him and Beyonce got married. He had a mistress, and the mistress ended up dead. She was pregnant.
Allegedly.
No, she's dead. But they say she dead. Allegedly. Anyway.
Mona be trying to get the story right, y'all.
Girl. Okay. Jay-Z married Beyonce. Mm-hmm. He had a mistress. The mistress was pregnant.
Okay.
Then the mistress ended up died. She died. And then what the baby?
Oh.
So they said Blue Ivy is the baby. They put a Blue Ivy next to the woman picture and said that Blue Ivy looked like the woman, and Beyonce, I don't know. They saying she a witch.
I don't know. I don't know about them babies.
They said all kind of stuff.
Because they were saying the baby that actually is
Freeze baby. Mm-hmm.
It was a boy.
Okay.
So I don't know what you're doing over there today, Mom. But they say the baby was a boy.
Okay. So
but where the baby is?
Yeah, where is this man? He a grown man now, but I wonder where is he? I want to see a picture of him.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
But 50 Cent, he be on it. He can't stand Puff Daddy. but they saying that Jay-Z was at all the parties, mm-hmm. and allegedly R. Kelly is starting to speak out now. Because you know him and Jay-Z had got together and did the Best of Both Worlds.
Okay.
And Jay-Z's best friend, Dame Dash, didn't like R. Kelly because R. Kelly had married Aaliyah. But all of them had entanglements with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Pictures of Jay-Z and Aaliyah has been coming.
Like social media.
I mean, girl.
You put part of the story, put it all out there.
Yes. They got pictures of Jay-Z with cuddled up with Aaliyah and hands all over and stuff like that. But that's supposed to be your dude's girl. But now R. Kelly's the only one in prison.
Wow.
But they say he's finna speak out and tell what really happened with everything, Puff Daddy and Jay-Z.
Also in celebrity news, Sean Kingston has been extradited, look, you know about that, to Florida jail and booked on $1 million fraud and grand theft charges.
That's crazy. Him and his mama. Did they let his mama go?
Yeah.
So, because you know they had arrested his mom at first.
Yes.
Man.
So this actually they let that mom. This happened yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Oh no, they didn't. Kingston and his 61-year-old mother Janice Turner have been reportedly being hit with multiple charges. The outlet adds that this includes conducting an organized scheme of defraud, grand theft, identity theft, and related crimes on $1 million. So they have been expedited.
Okay.
To Florida.
So they were stealing jewelry, or what was they doing? Did they say, or?
The pair are accused of stealing hundreds of thousands of cash from multiple banks and almost $500,000 worth of jewelry. Additionally, Kingston and his mother are accused of stealing $160,000 truck and over $80,000 worth of furniture.
Now how? Did they steal it or they just scam?
Scam.
Okay.
Well, it's still considered what they're saying theft of property.
Because I was wondering.
Wow. What else you got in celebrity news?
Was about that. Well, I don't have I got I got a story. I ran across this story. I've been reading them stories. So this man, he went to college and got his degree. I think he was a lawyer, and he said that he had a $1.5 million home. He was driving a Mercedes and stuff like that. So he met this female. This female didn't have anything. Mm-hmm. She didn't have nothing, but he loved her. So he married her.
It was love at first sight, he said.
It probably was love at first sight. But they was together for 7 months. I think that's what he said, and they got married. And he didn't ask for a prenup or anything like that.
So he went into the marriage with all this.
He went into the marriage with, he put it on the table. He built the table. He bought the wood, nails, and everything. Mm-hmm. And she just brought herself.
Okay.
So they were married for 7 years, and they decided they wanted a divorce. I don't know the status of the divorce or why they are getting a divorce, but they're getting a divorce, and she wants half of everything that he has.
I mean, do you think she should get half?
No.
I mean,
I do not. I think she should get something, but not half, because he had that going in. She didn't have anything walking through that door. So I'm just wondering, is that why she married him? Did she marry him?
She probably met him on social media.
She could have.
Y'all, I'm on this social media
She
today.
on it.
So
she could have.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, but do you think she's entitled?
No, I don't think she's entitled. I mean, the only way I think she should get it is based on if the marriage is because of
the divorce.
Yeah, because depending on what the divorce is consisting of.
Well, I feel like the only way she should get half is if she was there with him through the struggle.
Right.
If she was there with him through the struggle when he didn't have anything, then okay, yeah, you deserve half everything I got. But if you came in after I done struggled and got this stuff, and then all of a sudden you want half everything, that make me think you came in on this. That was the reason you came in.
She probably met him on Facebook.
Probably did. Or a dating website. Right. He probably put himself out there. But the thing is, do people trust people too much?
Yes.
And if I'm finna marry somebody, if I'm getting ready to marry somebody and they ask me to sign a prenup, I wouldn't get mad. A lot of women say they wouldn't marry the man if he asked them to get a prenup because that's not love. That man trying to protect everything he done worked for. And you got to think about it. Now, if you young and he ain't got nothing, and he ain't about nothing, or whatever, and you know y'all are working towards getting something, that's a different story. But if this man already positioned himself into where he want to be in life, he meets you and he's trying to make you better, trying to make your life better, then you gonna all of a sudden be like, oh, well, just give me half everything you got. She don't deserve it.
Right.
Now, hold on. Now, if he cheated on her.
Exactly. That's different.
If he cheated on her and he's the cause of the thing, yeah, give her half.
Right. It just depends on, like I said, depends on what's the cause of the divorce.
And you want to know why I feel like she deserved half of that? Because he wasted 7 years of her life.
7 years.
So, yeah. But if she's the cause now, they should make her walk out of that door with the same thing she walked in with. Nothing.
Y'all call us. We got a lot of stuff on the call right now. Call us. We thank our listeners. So call us. Let us know what you think. Should she get half? What's your thought? And also, we still have the question at hand. We started out talking about social media. Do you think it's a negative or a positive? Let us know what's your thought. What's your concerns on this social media? Do you think it's affecting people's lives? And if so, how is it affecting people? So call us. Our call-in number is 256-365-1000. I know a lot of people say we don't go back and revisit what we're talking about, but it's on the line. So call us and let us know.
Today.
Let us know what you think. And we're going to get into some of our public service announcements of what's going on, but you still have time to call. We have another hour within our show. We want to thank each of you for tuning in, listening to us on 105.1,
the music muscle of the shows.
Thank you for everything that you do for us. If you have any public service announcements, you can send those to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org, or you can call us at 256-712-2887. Don't miss Alabama Boots, Hats, and Talents presented by Free to Be Me. It will be this weekend, June the 7th to 9th, the 7th through the 9th. It will kick off with a talent show on Friday, June the 7th at 7 p.m. at UNA. And the address is not Florence. Listen to this address. Is 114 West 6th Street, Tuscumbia. That's this Friday night starting at 7 p.m. And on the 8th and the 9th, the event will be held at New Birth Ministries, 225 South Spur Street, Florence, Alabama. They're saying, ladies, wear your boots and hats. This event is free. Event empowers women to activate their gifts and talents. So come out this coming weekend to Boots, Alabama's Boots, Hats, and Talent. That will be this coming weekend. What else we got coming up this weekend?
We have the Gross Out coming Saturday.
I know. I am so excited. I know a lot of people has asked about the Gross Out. And
I've been telling everybody that I know with kids.
Me too.
And bring these babies out here and let them experience something, because, I mean, it's expensive out here.
It is. But it gives them something to do.
Yeah, so this is free. When you got something free and something exciting like that, them kids will love stuff like that. What child don't like slime?
But even if they don't like slime, I do know this will be a family fun day. So it's going to be free food, fun, and it is Gross Out. And we're going to have people out there that's going to do face painting.
Okay.
We're going to have cornhole games. We're going to have different games. So even if you're a child, don't want to do the icky, geeky, slimy, we're going to have other things and free food.
I might bring some of my cookies.
Okay, well, don't tell them. Just make it a surprise.
Oh, okay. I said might.
No.
Don't. Okay.
Let it be a surprise.
Okay.
So, y'all, let it be a surprise. So, Knox Media Group will be there. The West Florence Community Land Trust will be there. Shows, mountain bike, and the City of Florence Park and Rec. The Muscle Shows National Heritage Area will be there, and Crossroads Community Outreach. So, like I said, we have several different things going on that day. That's this coming Saturday. From 10 to 4. And what's going to be it? This Mona said this is her favorite part.
Wildwood Park is so pretty. There's just nature. It's so pretty.
I have never been to Wildwood Park, so I'm excited.
You'll love it. The water just seems like it's clear water.
Okay, so that's going on this coming Saturday from 10 to 4 over at Wildwood Park. So y'all come on out to that. And also remember, Forest Hill is implementing a summer book bus to combat the summer slide, promote your summer splash reading challenge, and encourage a culture of reading outside of school. The bus will travel Forest Hills Pool, Royal Recreation Center, Cherry Hill Homes, Highland Baptist, Broadway Fellowship, the City of Florence, Schools, Board of Education, and Handy Recreation. Planned book dates will be June the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. And I'll give you July dates upcoming. So those things are going on. What you got?
I was just reading the comments. Tony Lathan said he sent his kids to college to get an education. Get your butt in class.
That's right. He's talking about where they're holding those, where they're doing those.
Right.
Talking about what's going on with that. And let them know about what's going on with the Epic Live event, the friendly barbecue
with Bobby Rush, the 3-time Grammy winner Bobby Rush. Y'all come out Saturday, June the 15th, Father's Day weekend, if you got a father that's still living, take your father out to this barbecue jazz and blues concert in Huntsville. And what's the address, Tamika?
The address for that event is going to be at the John Hunt Park, and it's in Huntsville. The gates open at 10 a.m.
And if you know like I know, you better get there at 9.
Mona said she done learned.
Man.
Did you learn, Mona?
I learned my lesson. I will never be late for an event like that. Ever.
She's been traumatized.
Yes.
Social media didn't tell you that,
did it didn't tell me none of that. So it just had me ready for King George. And then the things I went through to see King George.
So the prices for that concert is $25 for general admission and $40 for VIP. And you can call here to the station and we can let you know how you can get some tickets. Call us at 256-712-2887. We got somebody standing on the lines right now if you want to know more about those tickets. So get your
tickets. That's going to be nice, though. I mean, I love live music.
Yeah.
And for a while, we didn't have no live music around here. Now it seems like every weekend we got some live music. And I guess I'm going to be part of some of that stuff, too.
I know. So, and then we also have a lot of things going on with family events. And these are free events.
It.
So this weekend, make sure you take advantage of the Gross Out. That's this coming weekend. And also the House Sledge. The Sledge reunion is this coming weekend.
Is this weekend?
Yes, the Sledge Fest. So that's this weekend.
It's starting Friday?
It actually starts on Saturday. So that's this coming weekend. Let me give you the time and date. And we will also have House Sledge and Joel on the show, on the Ain't the Main show this coming Wednesday.
Okay.
So the Sledge Fest is actually this coming weekend, Friday at 6 p.m. and Saturday starting at 3:30. And Sunday, they're going to have a gospel hour.
Okay. House Sledge can sing.
I know. I was laughing how well they did over
Remembering the Veterans.
And also he slung a little bit over at the Heritage Festival this past weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I love hearing him sing.
Yeah,
I like his voice.
So y'all mark your calendars for everything that's going on. So this coming weekend, we're going to keep you up to date on the Sledge Fest that's starting this coming Saturday. That's going to be, this coming Friday in Leiden, starting at 6 o'clock. And then on Friday, also, the Alabama Boots, Hats, and Talents will start this Friday over at UNA at 114 West 6th Street in Tuscumbia. And that will be this coming weekend. So that will be going on. And also remember on this weekend, we also have the Gross Out. So we're going to take us a quick little break. We'll be right back and get you started. I'm getting my girl time to give me a little music. So that's going to be going on. So remember to mark your calendars for everything we have coming on. And we thank you for tuning in every day for the Lunchtime Show. We're going to take us a quick little break. We'll be right back. Mona said, give me 5 minutes, give me 5 seconds. But anyway, we're ready. We're going to take us a break. You're tuned in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
We'll be right back, guys.
Losing love, repeating pain. It's all the same. I none of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn. Oh, if karma's really real, how am I still here? Just seems so unfair. I could be wrong though. If there's a point to being good, then where's my reward? The good, the young and poor, I gave it all I could. Stuck in a styrofoam, all I see is terrible, making us hysterical. It's got to be more, got to be more. Sick of this headline, intrusive thoughts, the paradise, the violence, not sanitized. It's got to be more, we need it for life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern, floating away. Find something worth saving, it's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters, dreaming of Saturn.
All right, guys, we are back. You're tuning into 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
Yes, and before we started, when we started today, we were talking about social media. Do you think it has a negative or positive impact? Do you think it is affecting people's lives? We thank the caller that called in today that said it's a both for her.
Mhm.
She really
Positive
enjoys
and the negative.
Yeah, she enjoys it based on she can get on TikTok and get different recipes and different things like that. But she does think it does affect people's lives. So call us for that. You could call us at 256-365-1000 and let us know what you think about that. Social media, do you think it's a negative or a positive? How do you think it's affecting people's lives today?
You know, we didn't have social media back in the day. It seemed like life was so much simpler.
It did. I mean, you didn't have to worry about the likes. You didn't have to worry about somebody deactivating you. You didn't have to worry about somebody trying to bash you on social media or somebody putting something out there because, you know, they post everything. If they see you at the gas station and your nose running, you know, they post it all. So, you know, I just think of it as it has gotten out of hand. It's messing with people's mental state. It's messing with people's livelihood. And then some people get on there and they're like we started out when we first started out talking. Some people are getting on there and they actually are not really at the point. They're not doing what they make this social media say. Some people are saying they're in Vegas and they sit on the living room couch. You know, so
yeah, they making you think they in Paris. They're in Paris or New York or somewhere and don't be nowhere. You know, Bow Wow they almost canceled him for that.
Really?
Because he had a private jet. And he was posting, he posted a picture that he was on a private jet. But he really wasn't. Somebody posted a picture. There was like, Bow Wow just posted a picture that he was on a private jet. He was getting on his private jet. Why is he sitting? He wasn't even in first class. He was just sitting in the regular people section. And he just got blasted for it. So, I mean, you can make yourself look like you are doing good and ain't doing nothing.
Mom, folks say they don't want to read your laptop. I said, when I get in here, I'm going to tell her she got this big old laptop. And when you look at it on Facebook, you can see your whole screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
So if you got a big screen TV, 75, 80 inch, they can really read your screen.
So sorry.
And then she had a laptop like she really be doing something.
Oh, I've been on it.
Oh, shucks. What you been talking about, Mom?
We have been talking about Jay-Z and Freeze, baby. We want to know where it's at.
Good, you started that stuff early this morning.
But I was telling her.
Mona started that early this morning. Talking about, have you seen Janet Jackson, baby?
Well, we hadn't seen a lot of celebrities, baby. You was asking me how you had a baby.
Yeah, how
we
you had a
hadn't
baby.
seen Janet Jackson. Have you seen Janet Jackson, baby?
No.
That she was supposed to have with El DeBarge?
Well, you know, the good thing about that, she didn't put her baby out there in public.
That is a good thing about that.
Because a lot of
they're very secretive.
Well, how you know she didn't have a... Well, how you know she had a baby with El DeBarge?
I don't know.
How you
But
know
it's
Jay-Z
been
had a baby?
said. It's
How you know
been
Jay-Z
said.
got a baby?
I don't know. Allegedly. I said allegedly.
Well, they said that's why they took free off.
I think so. Jay-Z got a lot of power in the music industry.
And he got a
it's-
lot of power, period.
and
He a billionaire.
It seemed like if he don't want somebody around, he gonna take him out of the picture one way or another.
Like Damon Dash.
Damon Dash and Kanye West.
Kanye.
And some dude, what was the dude? They say he took his identity. A lot of people. And I'm like, God. And now Puff Daddy.
So you think I don't think nothing gonna happen to Puff.
It might not, but
Puff is a billionaire. He ain't nothing gonna
Puff
happen.
is a billionaire, but he's getting all his sponsors are turning
It don't
away
matter.
from
He's still,
him.
if you're a billionaire, you can't. All you gotta do is keep on living.
That's true,
Oh,
but
okay.
okay, what they say about Kanye?
Ain't nothing happening to Kanye. Kanye's still rich.
I thought so, and people was like, he ain't a billionaire no more.
He ain't no billionaire no more, but he's still rich.
Yeah, he's still rich.
I mean, come on. $1 billion, you know how much interest you get off $1 billion? If you compound $1 billion at 7%, that's more, man, come on, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
All you got to do is now, they talk about Rick Ross, but Rick Ross had a guy there doing his lawn. He said that, his house is Evangelist, what's his name? Evangelist
Holyfield.
Yeah, Holyfield house. And he said that when that man had the house, he was spending $1 million a year just on the lawn.
Wow.
What?
So what he did was he went and bought his own tractors.
Okay.
He said he bought his own tractors and he got his own guys. They get out there and cut their grass.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Come on now, who's gonna spend $1 million on some grass?
I don't know. That's crazy.
And then I saw his yard. I was like, ooh, your yard look bad, buddy.
So is his yard like a field?
You got 300 acres.
So
Grass.
that's why he be having his car shows.
You
at
know, he
his
just
house.
had a car show on June 1st, and it was some people out there too. I saw it.
I know this one TikToker, Instagram, whatever he do. He showed like $20 million worth of cars, and I ain't even know he had that much.
See what I'm talking about? There's one guy out there brought a fleet of black cars and a fleet of white cars. So I heard you guys talking about when I was pulling up. Here's the thing I want everybody to understand. Knox Media Group don't mind. We love putting out free events, but we need your support. Because in order to stay in business, we got to have some financial support. So we need people in business. We need customers that's doing business with businesses, have those businesses to do business with us.
Right.
Because we can't keep you informed of what's going on in the community for free. Because the light bill company don't care. The tower company don't care. People do not care. So I was listening. I said, man, we got a lot of free. And I said, well, with all the free, we need a lot of support.
Right.
Yeah.
And one thing I found in our community, we love free stuff, but we don't like to support nothing.
Exactly.
And so my thing is, and my question was, the influencers. What do you think about the influencers? What do you think about them? I think it's a good thing because it's an opportunity for someone to, if you get, prime example, you have 100,000 followers on YouTube, you get a check every month.
Oh, wow.
You're getting a $10,000 check every month.
If you have how much?
100,000 followers.
And that's YouTube.
On YouTube, you get 100,000 followers. How you think these people are becoming rich off of that? Mm-hmm. See, they making money off of that, and then, I mean, you weren't able to do that in the past. You know what I'm saying?
I know they're making money. I just didn't know how it worked.
Yeah, you get 100,000. You got to have like 100,000 subscribers. So like right now, Deion Sanders is trying to get his son up to 1 million subscribers. So it says YouTubers with 100,000 subscribers make $600 to $1,000 per week, or $2,400 to $4,000 a month. Now all you're doing is people subscribe to your page, subscribers, and you get this every month. We're giving away a car, and people won't even subscribe to you.
Right.
And you got people on here fighting, talking about screwing somebody, and they got more subscribers than anybody ever seen.
That's what I was saying earlier. I think my perception, a lot of people go with negativity. They don't want to do anything that's positive. Yes, us giving away a car, I think that's a positive motive. It's making people aware of who we are, and we're informing them. But if we were to do something negative, if I was to talk about, Mona, or you was to talk about me, or vice versa, I think your followers go up because people like negativity.
Yeah, they like
people
this.
are not looking at something positive. And that's what's wrong with our world, because mentally it's hurting other people. And I think people like when people are hurting. They don't look at it as a positive. They look at, okay, this person is down, so let me crush them more.
You saying it makes some people feel better when somebody else is down.
That's my perception of it.
That's what you think.
I do. And some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it, well, I'm getting a check, but you don't know you're destroying someone else's life within that.
Well, I think people, I personally think that it really don't have nothing to do with, I think people just hate us. Mona put up a video yesterday, and your video went up. How many people watched your video?
I hadn't checked. There was
just look at it. It's real simple. I can tell you real quick how many people looked at your video.
Okay.
And
how many likes did I get?
I just want to use you for.
You can use me. For an example.
Yeah, I just want to use you for example. Okay, I want you to go to your page, look at your video that you put up. Okay, and it's nothing spectacular about any videos that I see people putting up. No. Okay, I haven't seen nothing. I mean, nothing that say, ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, that make you say, wow, I need to really subscribe to these people. I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I like watching, but once I met Deion and met his children, I'm like, man, I ain't studying y'all. Okay, so Mona did, watch this. You had 352 people to play your video.
Right.
Only 10 people. Only 10 people took the time to say something. 10 people. And only one person commented. Mm-hmm. Now, let that be somebody that they don't know. Mm-hmm. They don't do no business with. Don't try to help them. There'd have been 1 million folks on there.
That's true.
Now I'm just your prime example.
And
now
it's
watch
pretty
this.
positive. It was a positive message.
I'm gonna go to my page. Okay. This all you had to do. You ain't got to do science. This ain't rocket science. Just go to my page and look at my post. Okay. Now I got 8,000 followers. 7.9 followers. That's 8,000 followers.
Right.
I put a post out, and on my post, it was one of the mothers of the church said something about, me preaching, and she took a picture of my outfit, the whole little deal while I was preaching, right? You had 46 people to put a little like or whatever, and only 9 people to comment. And I guarantee you had over 1,000 people that went to that page and looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Well, we got to go that far. Let's look at today. You done had 769 people play our video for today. Two people commented.
That's what I'm saying.
5 people done liked it.
Mona told me this last week, and I was laughing. Mona said, do you know we had over 4,000-5,000 people or 7,000 people to look at so-and-so? I said, huh? She said, yeah. And then I went and looked. I said, well, ain't but 3 people like it.
I mean, but see, that's the impact.
Oh my God, that was funny to me because I'm like, y'all, no, it's not that. It's people follow people. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
They don't know.
You get into people. I guess you follow people that you want to be like. I don't understand.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It could be.
I don't know. I don't know. I followed Deion Sanders' son because I wanted to see what they were doing. And then he started cussing so much. I'm like, dude, why you cussing all the time?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ain't got to do all that cussing. Your little short self. He ain't this big.
So he's short.
He's short. And his daddy tall. But you do too much cussing. And it's like, I don't want to be bothered with that. Like, ugh. So now, I don't even watch it. It's like you every now and then you can't.
Make you want to stop watching it.
Man, after I flew out there to the game and Deion, I was like, Deion.
Yeah, you changed after that. That changed your whole perspective on Deion. Because we used to hear Deion.
Man, after I flew out, Deion changed. Deion Sanders, you changed on me, man. You was talking about you down for the people and all that kind of stuff. Your boy flew out there, all on the sideline, everything. You too busy to even take a picture. Ain't that something? Yeah. Man, I was through. But my boy from Itabena came over. He was like, "What's up, man?" He talked to me. He the assistant coach. He came over and talked. The other assistant coach came over and talked to me. But Deion act like, "Oh, okay, all right, I'm through." Yeah, look, I ain't got to deal with you. Well, cause you ain't paying no bills on here. And see, but here's the thing that go to this influencer. Mm-hmm. We pay their bills.
Right.
True.
Because guess what you do? When you get, again, if you get 100,000 subscribers, you paying them people bills.
Yeah.
And then they try to act like they're more than you. That's what I don't get with celebrities. That's why people that come here to perform for us, don't try to act like you're more important than me and I'm paying you.
Right.
I don't understand that now. You gonna act like you important, but I'm paying you.
That's true.
It's the other way around. I'm the important one. You working for me.
Yes.
I remember when I brought Monica to St. Louis, and they was like, well, she ain't gonna do no signing autograph. I said, well, she won't get paid. I said, this is what I want done. I want her to do autographs. I want her to do this. I want her to do this. I'm paying you. When I brought Silk to Hawaii, this is what I want them to do. And boy, it was a group, it was a gospel group, Men of Standards. Oh man, the little tall dude, I forgot his name. What's his name? That sing with Kirk Franklin now. Ari or something. Man, that dude tried to fight me.
Oh wow.
What you do?
I put up for him and I was like, let's go get it, man. And then everybody, y'all stop. How you gonna try to fight me when I tell you what you gonna do when I'm the one that brought you to Hawaii? You do what I say do.
So he didn't want you to tell him.
Oh, he thought he was a celebrity. Man, you ain't no celebrity in my book when I'm paying you. Telling me what he ain't gonna do. I tell you what you do, get back on that plane. You won't get paid. You won't have nowhere to stay. And so we allow people to treat us a certain way. Mm-hmm. We allow that. You know, we allow that. I'm like, how can you? That's just like a pastor. If you pastor a church, you ain't that important. You supposed to be a servant. You ain't that important that you ain't got time to talk to your members.
Exactly.
That's true.
Now, that don't make no sense. Now, I'm personally now I understand we have to be careful because people are low down and then they do try to hurt the pastor. I know firsthand people will try to destroy your life. So in bigger churches, yeah, you have, even in smaller churches, you got to have some kind of little security. Okay? Mm-hmm. You got to let there be peace with you at all times.
Or different protocols.
Yeah, you got to have. But your members ought to be able to talk to you.
Right.
They should be, yeah.
My cousin husband died, and talking about you got to go to your assistant pastor, and then he sent somebody else to the funeral.
So the pastor didn't.
I'd have left that church so quick it gave me swimming.
So he was too busy.
You too busy. But that's how I holler at you. I need to go somewhere where pastor got a little time for me.
That's true.
Especially if he's the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
I told one of our members, I didn't know that their relative had died. Okay, I didn't know. And I'm looking like this. Huh? Didn't nobody tell me. Well, I didn't want to be. My job is to be there for you. But you can't beat me up about it if you didn't tell me about it.
Right.
But see, that'll come a conversation. He didn't even show up. He didn't even do this. He didn't do that. Well, I didn't know.
Well, you know, a lot of people, and that's what people do. They always say, well, I didn't want to bother you. But then you go back and have your sideline conversations with other folks as if they wasn't there. But did you tell them?
Right.
Or did you tell somebody to tell them?
Right.
Well, and then so what happens is with social media, people will take just part of the story.
Right.
And put that out on social media. Man, you know that'll destroy somebody's life.
Exactly.
Social media can make you or break you.
Most definitely.
Make you or break. When we first, I'm gonna tell you this, and I know people, there you go again. When COVID first hit, even prior to COVID, my mama said, boy, you stay on that Facebook. Because I made up in my mind, and I talked with Tamika, and I said, listen, what we're going to do, we're going to hit marketing. We're going to market real hard. So we created the hashtag winning. That's the thing I brought, hashtag winning, and we just started marketing hashtag winning. I stayed on Facebook. I stayed on live. We stayed doing our flyers. We were doing videos. We were out there. I'm talking about out there. Numbers going up, and people like, wow. And people say, you think you out? And then I look around. Now I look around, everybody's doing everything that we were doing. So you can't allow
the devil.
You can't let people, just because they don't like your stuff, stop you from doing what you do. Like you did your little video, somebody mad about the cookie. They still listen to the song.
And I mean, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what you have to tell people. I guess we have to instill in yourself, you got to do what you're going to do. Regardless of the situation. That was just like Saturday. That was like Saturday when we went up and I was talking to them and telling people about the radio station. And
so they let y'all got up.
You know, your girl a little bossy.
I'm trying to figure out, and that's another thing. So they're gonna, and here's the thing. So
Mona done sung her song. She was still dumb as shit.
I was more loose than I was.
You were leaning back.
She leaned back.
Good. Well, shout out to Tori Bailey. Tori Bailey's father is being recognized at this. What is it called? You said it a little while ago.
The Howard Sledge.
At the Howard Sledge Fest. Okay, they're actually going to name a street after him.
Oh, awesome.
So congratulations to Tori Bailey.
Congratulations.
For your father's street man name. See, we ain't no haters over here. We ain't got no problem calling out WZZA. I don't have a problem with that.
That's awesome.
Because what God has for me, it is for me. And me hurting somebody or trying to low cut somebody or talk about somebody, that ain't gonna help me. That's only gonna hurt me.
Right.
So I don't dog people out for clicks.
All right.
Okay, so but they doing that for her father over there, right? So here's the thing. Some folks ain't gonna go. Just cause. And and guess what? We just don't get it. If we could just
come together
one another, and then we'll go on Facebook or we'll go on Instagram or we'll go on TikTok and we'll go to dogging folks out, taking part of the story, saying this is why they did this, and this Instagram and this social media is really causing a lot of hurt and it's killing a lot of relationships.
It is.
I'm telling you now, and I can't stand no little Facebook. You so bad on Facebook, but won't open your mouth in public. You know, folks hide. Yeah, them Facebook thugs. Boy, they hide behind Facebook. Say what you mean what you say. Tell me to my face. That's what you do.
They ain't gonna say nothing to your face.
I bless you. I just love you.
They ain't gonna even do that. Some of them walk past you like you done did something to them, but on social media trying to be your friend. That's a whole nother story.
Well, Sister Knox got this thing. I like the way she do it. She does this. She said, if I don't deal with you in public, I don't need to deal with you on Facebook.
I'm like her. I'm like her.
Why are you friending me and you don't even talk to me?
Don't even speak.
Yeah, I can be 8,000 followers. And if I active 8,000 followers to go and like and share, I'll probably get 30.
Yeah, we had somebody that stopped us at the Heritage Festival. They said, I was at work the other day when y'all wanted lunch. I said, well, look, we need lunch every day.
Yeah, don't be at lunch. We need to eat every day. And somebody got y'all don't be getting the good part. How y'all gonna beg for lunch?
Oh my God.
I wanted to tell them.
We were begging?
Yeah, I wanted to tell them we ain't begging, man. We actually we can go get us something to eat because the Bible says that God will feed us. If he'll feed the birds, he'll feed us.
Oh, wow.
No, we wasn't.
No, we weren't begging, but
that's how they took it.
Yeah, that's how they took it.
But see, they take a little something. That's how social media is also. You take a little bit and you make it fit how you want it to fit.
Make it way bigger than what it really is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Mona and Tamika, y'all, what is it that y'all gonna do to change how social media plays a part in people's lives?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
The only thing I can keep doing is trying to post positivity, and I always do. I don't know.
You posted some on there. Them folk getting your information on there, talking about some. Tamika that's a thing that gets y'all information. Y'all didn't know that. You know how you do those little Facebook things? When you do that gets your information. So people not telling people this, talking about what type of person you are, is stealing your information.
It read me off right though.
They made it up. So
No.
They made it up. They made it up. So again, it's stealing your information. Whether they steal it. So be careful when y'all playing these little games like that. It's stealing your information. Okay, and for those of you all that don't believe that your information is being stolen, they got a thing called Delete Me. Okay, you go Google Delete Me, and I'm getting ready to use Delete Me because what happens is people steal your information and they will steal your identity. They do all kinds of stuff in your name, and you don't even know nothing about it. You can't figure out why your credit won't go up, and you find out that you had a credit card that somebody else was using. I found out that I owned a house that I ain't never bought.
Really?
Yeah, and the folks told me that I need to pay. The note was due, and I was like, "Dude, what?" And I had to go back to 1997. I was in the Air Force.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I had a credit card in my name.
Yeah, you have all kinds of stuff that you don't know, and we're like, wow. So this Facebook stuff and some of this, it steals your information. That's why you got this big fight going on with TikTok in the United States government, because TikTok is owned by the Chinese, and they saying that TikTok is using the information of, just think, y'all, if TikTok get all this, with all the millions of people that's on there, all the information that they can flood out to people. I mean, it's very interesting, and I think a lot of people are not paying attention to it. But I think social media can be great if we use it right.
Right.
But too many people look to social media for validation.
Yeah.
Ain't that what I said?
That's what you said.
They literally go there for that, to see who's gonna like it. Is the right? Okay, did
like my
post, or for validation, to see who's gonna say something, who's gonna comment. I like it because it helps me remember birthdays that I might not remember.
Right.
I like it for people that need to get in contact with you that you hadn't talked to in a long time. I like it for those kind of things.
And then they show you your memories.
You like it because you're nosy. I'm nosy.
Lately, I ain't been.
Well, no, you ain't. I bet you ain't. You got no corner.
I ain't cared about
Look,
that.
you like it because you nosy.
I'm very nosy.
I like it because I can be nosy. You keep up with what's going. You just, and like you said, you get a chance for people that you don't. My family said this at the funeral. It was so funny. They said, "We'll see you on Facebook."
Right. Yeah, I like it for those kind of things.
Because they say that's how we know what you're doing, how you're doing.
Yeah, people are able to keep up.
Yeah, you keep up. But again, I could tell people again that we want your support. We want you to keep up with us on Facebook. We want you to like us and share us on YouTube. Again, on Instagram. What else we got? We got
TikTok, Amazon Music,
Twitch.
Yeah,
Roku channel.
And so you have to make up in your mind, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna be done. Don't stop doing what you do if people don't never say anything
or never validate.
I'm guilty of that, because I'm gonna tell you what I did. I used to do birthdays. I used to do birthday videos for all of my members. I mean, personally get and cut a video. And Tamika tell you, doing those videos take hours of work. I'm talking about hours of work. And I used to do a video every day. I come on, Mona, and I'd be like, hey, had a little birthday thing going, and I say, happy birthday to you from your pastor. And when I tell you it was not, I did not get the appreciation, and I said, forget it. I did it for almost 2 years, and I said, forget it.
Really?
Yeah, I just stopped doing it. But
or people may not update the birthday, or you may not know the birthday, or they think you're gonna do something with the birthday, and then they ain't do it. So then you get upset because you didn't get a shout out.
And I was like, man. But what I realized was I enjoyed doing that.
Right.
I wasn't doing that for nobody. I enjoyed doing that.
Right.
And because I enjoyed doing it, then guess what? I should do it regardless if people don't say nothing.
Exactly.
But you have to get yourself in that mode to say, you know what? You're doing it because you like doing it.
Because that's your enjoyment.
Yeah, don't allow people to take your solitude away because they won't say great job or thank you. A lot of folks just ain't gonna say good. You're doing a good job because they jealous. Right. Most haters ain't gonna never celebrate you.
And that's with everything you do. I mean, it's just not with social media. A lot of people.
But social media plays a part in that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It plays a part in that, and people trying to. That's the one thing I like too with social media. You can paint a picture of someone, and then when you really meet that person, they're nothing like what they were on social media.
Exactly.
And that's why I tell people all the time, don't believe everything you see.
Yeah.
And you were talking about that a little while ago about how people, they Facebook rich.
Facebook rich.
I mean, flying on a plane and riding in their regular tail car.
Yeah, and then, you see people on Facebook or, like I said, my biggest thing, people, they won't speak to you in public, but they in your inbox.
God, what they be saying in your inbox? Let me see. We petty. We try to figure out what they be saying.
Or they inbox you, hey, how you doing? Trying to check on you. You just saw me.
And couldn't speak.
So but you couldn't do it publicly.
But
you couldn't do it public because you got a facade, or you trying to tell other people that you don't communicate or you don't deal with.
God, they done ran that spirit off on you. I thought they only did that to me. Mona, folks just don't talk to you, so you don't have a problem. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. People don't talk to Mona, so to people like, you from here? Mona be like, yeah, been here all my life. Then they turn around, oh, you run the K sister.
Yeah, that's how they know her.
Like, yeah, I am. But they already made up in their mind. Mona, I remember we went somewhere and somebody looked, and let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a secret. Whenever you out in public, somebody's watching you.
Yes.
Okay? And whenever you on camera, somebody's watching you. Watch how you look at folks. Watch your expressions. Watch how you handle people. Somebody taking notes. Because Mona, when we were out at the thing.
What thing?
Out at the Remember the Veterans.
We did so many things.
At the Remember the Veterans. You got ready to. Everybody was hyping the song up.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, why? We hyping your song up. The woman sitting over there like this. At first she was like, oh, well, then we just got to hype the song up, she said.
As if it was too much.
And I'm looking at, but people don't pay attention. You could be looking at me funny. And I'm talking, you looking at me funny. Folks on Facebook looking at you like, what's the issue? So like when you be ignoring me, see, they be looking like, what's the issue? Or when Tamika,
where do I ignore you? Come on now.
Or when Tamika think you and I be talking too much, she be looking at her like,
like bring it back.
People be like, what happened? Y'all must make Tamika mad because she looking at y'all like I'm gonna cut you.
Bring it
so
back.
Y'all got to be careful. Facebook, social media shows a lot of things, and if you don't want to be in the light, stay out of the light.
Well, even though, like we were saying earlier, some people try to analyze something that may not even be there too.
Oh, somebody gonna put a twist on it now.
But, they always saying something. They say, "Well, you didn't show me the same recognition as you showed Mona. You didn't show me the recognition you showed Tamika." Or, right, it's always something. People gonna analyze it and make it try to fit their situation or be the victim.
Well, all I know, we're gonna pick up and kill it.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Stupid question of the day. You ready?
Ready.
What's the stupid question of the day? You listen to 105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
It's time for the stupid question of the day. Why is it that they switch food stamps from the paper stamps to the EBT card?
So they can see who doing what.
That could be it. Because the papers.
But you remember, you couldn't spend the card. At one point, you couldn't spend the food stamps unless you had
the book.
Right.
At one point, well, certain stores.
Right.
So why do you think
I think it was easier to sell them maybe with the
paper.
With the paper.
I do too.
Man, we got master food stamp sellers out here.
Well, yeah, they gonna find a way. But
Man, people that got so good, listen, y'all thought that this, what they call it, Instacart, y'all thought Instacart was just created. Instacart been around. If you bought in the food stamps, Instacart was then.
Right, because you can actually have them delivered to your house.
That's right. Yeah, give me a list and I'll go get your stuff. Y'all don't understand, man. Instacart been around. When folks was selling food stamp, people say, give me the list. I go to the store. Because in Walmart, they was taking people pictures.
Right.
At Walmart?
They were taking people pictures.
Saying that they called them at you.
Yeah. And so people start getting you fill out, you tell them what you want, and then they'll bring it to you. That's Instacart.
I think they do that in self-checkout now.
Somebody say to save the trees.
That's a good point, though.
Man, don't folks get nothing about no trees.
No.
I think it's also to tie in your reporting status. Because now everything is done electronically.
And they're trying to see who buying crab legs and steak.
So you can't buy crab legs and steak in your state?
You can, but you remember Donald Trump was like, we giving you money to buy food with, and people going out there buying steak and crab legs and all that, and then
it ain't in your budget.
Yeah, it ain't in your budget, and then at the end of the day, you done spent all your food stamps in 1 week, and
I didn't know that. He said
hosting party.
Yeah, he was talking about that.
Well,
when he was president.
Let me tell y'all this. Then, so y'all talking about Donald Trump. How is it that Donald Trump is running for president, and he's a convicted felon?
Privilege. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, what else could it be?
Think about it, y'all. This man is a convicted felon. Now, I ain't talking about this man has been convicted. He's been convicted.
Right.
And y'all turn y'all nose up at everybody else. I mean, everybody else. And then one dude got on there and said, it changed his mama life, changed his auntie life, changed his brother life. He said, but it ain't changed Donald Trump's life.
No.
Nope.
You can't even join the military if you're a convicted felon. But you could be the commander in chief.
And then you can't
I'm talking about the head man in the military.
Right. And then you can't really even vote.
That's just like yeah, you can't.
That's crazy.
Right. In certain states you can't vote. In certain states you can't do certain things if you're convicted. So how he gonna how you gonna?
But he gonna run the country.
I told somebody he gonna change the rules. I just left a meeting. I said he gonna change the rules.
Oh yeah, everybody, you gonna be able to do a whole lot of stuff now.
He gonna change the rules, and guess what? I was saying that up in the meeting, and boy, you would have thought they were looking at me like
thought you had cussed.
And I was the only one up in there, so it's rough.
That is something to think about, though. That's crazy.
I think the rules are. I think the rules are about to be changed.
A rule gonna change, and so
because how can you? You can't say he can't run for president, and he's a felon. I mean, because he's doing it, but then you can say Joe Blow can't vote.
Well, that's just like when you rent somewhere. Now you rent somewhere, everybody else be late on their rent. Then you get late on yours. Now the rules gonna change.
Then they be saying they're gonna give you eviction.
Yeah. Now everybody, you forgot you done mailed the invoices for somebody else to the people that you saying, hey, but then come on now, that don't make sense. The rules gonna change.
Well, Kay Ivey said the truth will come out in November.
What truth gonna come out? That y'all gonna vote?
You know, Donald Trump said the truth is gonna come out in November.
What are you trying to tell y'all? Is
He
gonna win?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she for it. She all for it.
Listen, all I know is this. You know, you often wonder about slavery. Now you see how.
Right.
Because you say, how could people just go along with stuff and just really stand up for it? Well, when you look at what you see here, you're like, oh, I get it now. I see how.
Yes.
Right. Well, we had a question earlier before we get off, and we want your opinion. Me and Tamika already said ours. A guy was on social media, and he said that he had worked 40 years to get what he had. He had a $1.5 million house. He was driving a Mercedes and all that kind of stuff. He met a lady that didn't have nothing. He didn't ask her for a prenup or anything. They got married. They was married for 7 years. So now she wants half of everything that he has. And his question was, do you think it's right for her to get half of what he has?
What now? Say it again. Go slow. You say it slow. I'm gonna catch you fast.
A man, he went to college, got a degree. He worked 40 years to get what he had. He had a $1.5 million house. He had nice cars, and
money in the bank.
Yeah, he had his priorities straight. He met a woman who didn't have nothing, but he fell in love with her, and he married her. He didn't ask her to sign a prenup or anything. So now they've been together for 7 years. They're getting a divorce, and she wants half of everything he has. And
7 years completion.
And he said that. Do you think it's fair that she get everything that he worked hard for?
Yeah.
Before she met him.
Yeah. He got everything she had. All she had. Grandma said that's all you got, baby. It ain't his fault. It ain't her fault that the price of it is high. See, let me tell you something. I don't think you should marry anybody that you got to have a prenup with.
Well,
if you got to have a prenup, I ain't finna marry anyway. That means I don't trust you.
That's true.
And if you
but he trusted her.
Well, let me tell you something. He got them goods, didn't he?
I guess.
All right, then. He got them goods. You got to pay for them goods.
They could have been celibate.
Yeah, right. They some kin to you. Ain't no celibate up in there. You some kin to you.
I'm celibate.
So you telling me, Mona, you gonna be with somebody 7 years and they got it going on, and you gonna leave with what you came with? You sound like that type of person.
I'm saying it like this. If he was the cause, yeah, she deserves something. If she was the cause, she needs to leave with what she came with.
Nope. I ain't leaving.
So if she cheated on him.
If she cheated on him, she needs to leave what she came with.
Listen. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's flip it. The woman is the one got the money. Mm-hmm. The man done been with the woman.
Okay.
The man want half of the money. Mm-hmm. Would you give the man half of the money, regardless?
No.
See, y'all sort of sideways on that.
That ain't sideways. I say both.
Like, yeah, you should give him some.
He deserves something if she's the cause of the divorce.
No, I think if you go into a relationship, you already know what you're dealing with. You know that girl was broke when you met her. You wanted to be Captain Saver. Mm-hmm. So since you chose to be Captain Saver.
Mm-hmm. Saver what?
Yeah, Saver. Since you chose to be Captain Saver, you don't have to pay. You didn't save her.
Right.
I didn't do that.
That thing jumped right on out the table. I'm telling you, you didn't see that, did you? I wonder if you can see it on video.
Oh my God.
I mean, it straight jumped off the table.
Ooh.
If you jump back on the table, I'm done.
I'm out.
Hey, listen, all guys out there, if you're dating a woman that ain't got nothing, you know up front she ain't got nothing. So
But that ain't true.
Once you get all she got.
Gucci Man married Dior,
He
whatever
married,
her name
Gucci
is.
Man married a woman that didn't have nothing, but was on his team.
Yeah.
So when he went to jail, she flipped
held
the
it
money.
down. Yeah.
But that ain't what you're saying here.
No.
No, not,
okay,
not in this situation.
Well, don't try to change the narrative.
Well, you saying if you meet a woman that don't have nothing, she didn't have nothing either.
You doing what you do. You ain't let me finish. You over there talking. You ain't let me get through.
You don't mean to talk more.
But let me finish what I'm gonna say. If you know they ain't got nothing, don't have anything, ain't nothing gonna change 7 years from now. Now they entitled to what you have. I think if you marry somebody and been with them more than a year, they entitled to something.
To something, yeah.
They got to get something.
Yeah.
I mean, I say this as a man for a woman. Y'all don't have nothing but that Cadilly at Toi. And once you give her that Cadilly at Toi, the Bible says that the woman shouldn't even have to work. That's what the Bible says. Yeah. Say the man should provide for the woman.
Mm-hmm. Y'all hear that?
So that's what the Bible says. The Bible says the man should provide for the woman. We have allowed society to have women saying, well, we equal. I am. No, the Bible says that the man should provide for the woman. And so if the man's supposed to provide for the woman and they divorce, then she entitled because she did her job. She gave you that Cadilly at Toi. She provided. She took care of the house. She fed you, and now she's sick of feeding you. She want to feed somebody else.
After they get a divorce, he should continue to take care of her.
No, she got to go on to somebody else now.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is, the woman did her part. Mm-hmm. Okay, the man part is to provide for her.
Okay.
She did her part. Her part is to take care of him. For whatever reason that they divorced, now she ought not leave empty-handed. She shouldn't leave empty-handed. And with him being the man, he don't want her. Even though he's saying that, he don't want her to leave empty-handed. He know that.
Well, he was just saying 50-50.
Well,
he was like, she don't deserve. She deserves something.
She deserves something.
If she didn't.
What if she had gave him 50% of that?
50%. She probably did.
For 7 years, you've been gone. You had to leave. You're going to leave quicker than 7 years if you ain't getting up to 50% of it.
Some people ain't even all about that.
Some people that's just getting married, a newlywed couple.
They could have problems.
You going to marry somebody with some problems.
If you love her.
I mean, you might not be, it may not.
You can be in love with her.
Mona, you going to marry somebody with some problems.
I ain't say me.
Okay, then.
I said some people.
Tamika, you marry somebody with some problems. Up front.
I wouldn't because I know we'll end up getting a divorce.
Not this age.
At your age, you're not going to marry nobody up front with some problems.
No, we'll get a divorce. So, no, we wouldn't get a
divorce.
I'm just saying some people.
No, I'm just saying would.
Some people.
Facebook, social media, go to our page, go to our YouTube page. Tell us what you think about it. Do you think the man should get a woman half on the marriage?
If she came in with nothing.
If she came in with nothing. Go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe.
It depends on why they're getting a divorce.
If she caught cheating.
If she got caught cheating, no.
What if he got caught cheating?
If he got caught cheating, yes, she deserved half of everything, if not everything.
Oh, okay. Well, Mona, that's what I'm saying.
It just depends on the circumstance.
I'm just... No, she deserved half for real. If he got caught cheating,
here's the thing:
half.
If you're gonna put that rule on a woman, on a man, you got to put it on a woman.
Exactly.
And it's got to be equal. If you want to be equal, let's be equal. If we're getting divorced, don't marry nobody. Don't marry nobody that you really don't love.
Well, people do it every day. People get married for different reasons, or wrong reasons.
I'm gonna tell you what most guys get married for. They got money. They marry girls that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
If them girls fine, they be crazy as a shot rabbit. But they fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then after they get used to them being fine, then they like, oh no, I don't want this no more. No.
And then they'll go cheat on.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Think about Jay-Z. Jay-Z wanted Beyonce so bad.
And he got it.
Once he got it, he went on and cheated on her. Look at Halle Berry, the baddest girl in the world. And back in the day, they say Halle Berry was the #1 girl in the world.
They say she smelled, allegedly.
Well, she got cheated on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Got cheated on.
Odor.
And then there was somebody else they were talking about. Jennifer Lopez can't keep a man.
Can't keep man.
Who else? Meg Thee Stallion tell you trying to get her how to keep a husband, ain't got there.
Right.
And then the girl.
I can tell a woman how to keep a husband and ain't got now.
Ain't got now. That's why evidently you can't tell them.
I can tell them, but I just can't do it myself because I can't deal with it.
What about the other girl that's the rapper?
Sexy Red.
The one over there, her husband, her baby daddy came and said he ain't want her no more, and now they back together though. She was on everybody.
The rapper?
Yeah, she from the Latino rapper. What's her name?
Oh, Cardi B.
Cardi B came back and told everybody she apologized because what she was saying that it didn't work like that in marriage. Okay.
She apologized to her fans.
Yes, you can't give advice to people on how to handle their relationship.
Right.
You can't because
everybody's relationship is different.
Yeah.
So different.
That's what I'm telling you. So
Some
you
people
can't
take more than other folks.
Yeah. Look, boy, we
exactly.
These folks on here to see. Somebody said the trailer park folks eat better than we do. oh my God! People, y'all keep on coming. Go to our page. Go to our YouTube page. Go to and like and subscribe our page.
That's Knox Media Group.
That's Knox Media Group. Listen, we're gonna let you go. We got what's his name?
DL.
DL finna come on, y'all. So we're gonna give you an opportunity to check out DL. And we want to make sure that you lock us in. Big weekend this weekend. Slam. We got a lot of slime gonna go on, and
yeah, we got a lot of things going on.
I can't wait to see with my video camera. Mona with the green slime, Tamika with the red slime. Yeah. I wonder if the wall. Yeah, they gonna have a wall there, Tamika.
I got to actually call her.
The rock climbing wall.
Yeah.
I gotta call her. That
I can't wait. I sure hope it's there. Did you see Mona yesterday in the new wig and stuff on?
No.
Girl, wait till you go see the video. Everybody go in there and look at Mona video. Y'all check out her right eye. Look at the right eye.
I didn't see it yesterday.
Go check out the right eye. Everybody go check out the right eye. Then go to our YouTube page, Knox Media Group, and tell me, do you not see the difference in that right eye?
What's the difference?
It's little.
So y'all go check us out.
I went to the funeral. I'm gonna tell y'all how good we are, and people are not. So stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Okay. I was at the funeral, and I got family. I got members, family members in Champaign, in Chicago, in Texas. They was like, "Man, we love watching y'all."
Yeah.
And it's like
people this weekend.
Yeah, they say we love watching y'all, and then they say, "Cuz we can tell when you tired though. That mouth be twisting, that eye be cutting up." Yeah, I told my cousin, I said, "Shut your mouth." He said, "Bruh, I was looking at you. I said, ooh, cuz tired." I said, "You must have been looking at Mona eye." He said, "Yeah, her eye be little too."
Wow.
Then he said, "Tamika be looking at her sometimes like she mad, like shut up." I got so tickled. He said, "I just love y'all dynamic." He said, "Cause all y'all got a whole different personality." I said, "Yeah, all of us got a personality. It's totally different." Right. I said, "But me and Mona, we be rocking out. Tamika be like,
y'all really, come on in. Come
really, back like right now, she said, "You do know it's at 2:00.
I know.
Yeah, and then we have problems, and then.
Hey, y'all, we getting out of here. Thank you for tuning in to 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Steady love.